So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, that was vital. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And that interception was most... Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And he's intervened well there. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shot could be... Nunez! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jordi Alba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Shevchenko. Bellingham. Foyt gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love...
He rises! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gets his pass away. Cross flung in towards, terrific header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Barcelona might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Shevchenko. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. Tchouaméni. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Maldini.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Punched away. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Darwin. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Saka.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Big chance! What a throw in. Now here's the delivery. Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Conte. Koundé. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Well, played right into... And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, super! Rijkaard! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Saka. Maldini tries to clear. Shevchenko. Now it's Totti. He's found a way through. Shevchenko. Totti. Shevchenko. In with a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Rijkaard! He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Araujo gets good distance on it. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cucurella, and he cuts out the supply. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Over to the left. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 18. Lasciano il
Cucurella.
campo per
Oh, it's a
il
nice
numero
idea,
7.
but the
Hazard.
execution was lacking.
Il numero 12. Attenzione,
Quality
un
ball.
cambio.
Rafinha, and the cross comes in. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Conte. Cucurella. Tchouameni. Totti. He might be... Can he put it away? They've done it! Right back in the game!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka. And Cucurella.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Saka. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through.
Il quarto uomo
He's
indica
got
4
full.
minuti di
Oh, the
recupero.
ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Four added minutes on the board. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Araujo can get it clear. And that's a superb pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And it's put in for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
He's through! Totti! It's there! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe! Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Koundé. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bellingham! Bellingham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful, and that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Camavinga. He is through here. Ball is over the line. And it's Vieira. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Son Heung-min. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé. Rodri. And it's Maradona. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Totti is standing over this one. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a brilliant interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Son Heung-min. Bellingham, taken back almost at once. Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Totti. And he cuts out the supply. De Ligt. So what can they make of this? Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, no joy this time. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Neymar. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Maradona goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Rodri. Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number
Mbappe.
19.
Look, movement creates more options, and
It's a mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Corner number 3 coming up. Maradona plays it short. Hit into the middle. He's got tall. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for the runner. Still just the single goal between the sides. Hernandez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Big chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hernandez crosses. And he's managed to get rid. Solot. Now it's Hazard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Hazard. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Here's Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Now that's well seen too. 75 minutes played. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Camavinga. Thuram. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Thuram. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now that's well seen too. Maradona. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Hazard. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his...
It's Hazard! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this. Shevchenko gets through on his own. Could be danger. Great chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well-timed, excellent interception. Xavi, and he's lost his man here. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bellingham. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Totti. He's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super! It's Totti! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a sharp pass. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. Xavi. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. He's played him through. Shevchenko. And he's got Shevchenko! Makaleli.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira. Xavi. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, what a ball! And he can clear it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Totti. Great ball if he can get there. Might be danger here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Oh, Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. He's gone forward. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Hullet. So nearly the perfect ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vieira. Messi. And it's Hullet. Makalele. Nice control. Not the most accurate pass. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way. Vieira makes the interception. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. This is the time you need that pace. Look, it's a run defences dislike.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard is there to clear, and that's been won straight back.
Oh, great feat, that. Yeah, it looks like a change.
He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Dembele.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Totti. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, what has happened? Solid! A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Rodri calmly anticipates. Xavi. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Camavinga. Bellingham. A real chance if he can get through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
And Shevchenko! Oh, they could be caught out here. And one more try! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A case now of complete control. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira. For Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Davids.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start...
And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Ribery! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Totti, Shevchenko. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Interesting ball. It's Totti! It's run loose. Who's going to... Has another go! Camavinga. So, what can they make of this? That is a great pick out. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.